Well, hello. You may be surprised by this sudden change to our intro, but don't be alarmed. The usual chaos will begin shortly. Thanks to the generosity of Curious Lichen Games, we will be giving away two physical copies of You're Not a Wizard this evening. Only those 18 and older who live in the United States are eligible to enter. Sorry, rest of the world. The first drawing will take place at 8 p.m. Eastern, and the second will take place at 9 p.m. Eastern. To enter the giveaway, type hashtag Barnaby into chat before the drawing times. If you're selected during the giveaway, check chat for details on how to claim your prize. But until then, sit back and enjoy the magical mayhem.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tales from the Forgotten Troop. We are back with what's hopefully going to be a very fun one-shot. But before we get into those things, we have a few announcements to make. We are affiliates on several things now, so if you're curious as to what those are, you can check the About page on Twitch or follow the link to our Beacons page. They're all there, and you can get fun stuff like Jenna did. What did you get, Jenna?
I did. I got this amazing glass water bottle that is very helpful with all these, how much water you should drink by what time if you are a dehydrated bitch like I am, and need somebody to help manage your water intake. This is a great water bottle, and we have a 60% off code available. So it was $10 for that, and it comes with this awesome little like silicone ice cube tray to make ice cubes that go in water bottles. Yeah.
I was enjoying all like the Vanna White hand gestures. Very good.
I'm just getting into character. It's fine.
It's amazing. Yes. If you would like other ways to help support the show, we do have exclusive bonus content on our Coffee for members. There have been several full-length episodes posted on there already if you just want to watch us be fools some more. But there and some extra bonus writings about characters and other universe stuff. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, you can catch us live every week on Twitch on Sundays now at 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you're not great at keeping up with those times on your own, you can subscribe to the Twitch, follow us on Twitch, or join our Discord where we post reminders, or follow us on all the social medias. Yay. So, the game that we're playing today is called You're Not a Wizard, which was made by David Isare from Curious Lichen Games. Links in the Twitch chat or the About section, so you can go follow them, get it for yourself. This is a good thing, Precious. It's not a bad thing.
Precious says that she cannot be involved because she is in fact a wizard.
She's too magical. But come on. Okay. Come on.
No.
Oh. Okay. A little bit of. All right. Are you done? Come here. Okay, I think we're done. But a little bit of background as to what this game actually is. The very helpful congratulations page says, "You've been accepted to Smitherton Academy, the finest school of study and practice of magic in this or any realm. Your placement is confirmed, tuition paid, and you are all set to begin matriculating with our elite student body this fall. There's only one problem. You have no magical ability. That's right. Whether through clerical error or cosmic joke, You were mistakenly admitted to Smitherton despite your utter lack of magical gifts. But you're determined to make the most of it, and that means one thing: not getting caught. If your teachers or classmates find out, you know you're out of here. So do your best, be on your guard, and if you're lucky, you might just survive to see graduation. After all, how hard could it be? So, let's go around and have everyone introduce their characters. Tell us who you are, who you're playing, what playbook you're using, and if there's any other relevant things you'd like to share about them. So we can start with Jenna.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jenna, and I will be playing Valentian Nikolaev. He is a stagehand, and he has a pet that is a chicken named Pasha.
I'm very excited to see how Pasha comes into this. All right, Bree.
Hi, I'm Brianna. I am playing Cordelia Hawthorne with the Straight A Student Playbook. She does not have a chicken named Pasha, but she does have dyed hair, a bunch of piercings, and an unhealthy interest in magical creatures.
Love it. We had a perfect segue to our lovely new special guest, Tess.
Hi, I'm Tess. I am playing Vivian Lupari, and I am a weretouched, and I am the before stated magical creature in the way that I was bitten by a siren. Somehow, we haven't necessarily elaborated on that, but
You know, it happens.
Yeah, it's fine.
It happens.
Totally
It's
normal.
adventures. Yeah, it's fine.
Future exploration.
Yeah.
All right, and Maria.
Hi, I'm Maria. I'm playing Deanna Vortex, who's a legacy and should have magic powers, but I don't. Oops. Also, she's a vegetarian. That's important because she likes Pasha, but not enough to eat Pasha.
Right. And that's why Pasha likes her.
Yeah.
Likes I- to
As
pet
much
Pasha.
as chicken can like somebody.
All right, and I'm Charlie, and I am your Dean of Magics today, which I felt it was very important to state. Fancy new title. I love it. All right. So, jumping into things. Night has fallen on this Fey-like forest after a long day of studying. All of you have finally gotten used to scaling up and down the treehouse dormitories, getting to and from classes. The ever-changing forest is a little harder to manage, but the administrative building that sits at the top of the highest hill definitely helps to orient yourselves and find your way back whenever you get lost. But when you finally thought you'd gotten the hang of blending in with the magical student body, you started hearing some strange noises at night. It's a muffled, weird screeching that's been coming from the large treehouse tower set apart from the other dormitories. But when any of the teachers or faculty are asked about it, they seem perplexed by the questions and continue about their day. So the four of you, assumingly unsatisfied with the lack of answers, have decided to sneak out of your dorms after curfew to investigate. So we'll pick up in, say, all of you are probably located in the same dormitory or nearby ones, and these dorms have basically like little balconies with bridges connecting them and then ladders that go down to the ground. So there's a space where you can be outside without having to just immediately descend. So where would you like to meet? On one of these balconies?
Probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what do you think it was?
No.
Wear a dial.
Ooh,
I
where are
don't-
dials?
Don't need to be bitten by another were creature.
Would that be like adding another where to your list or like cancel out
override?
the other where?
Maybe it cancels out and you're just a human again.
That's true. But if it adds another where, I don't want another thing that's reliant upon water.
Yes, this would be bad.
I mean, if you turn into part siren and part crocodile,
Yeah.
does that make you like some sort of water centaur?
Ooh, water centaur.
Like, which half is the siren half?
I don't know.
The bottom half.
Then the top half has massively strong jaws for snapping in half.
Crocodile and little like arms.
Or like it's a lateral half? I think it's a lateral half.
Ooh.
Diagonal.
How would diagonal work with a tail?
Yes. I kind of want to figure out what's making the sound though.
Yeah,
Yes, let's go.
I have no problem with that.
Go investigate.
Okay. You can descend the ladder to the forest floor. And there's lots of crickets chattering now that it's night. Some blue luminescent lightning bugs that are drifting past. You hear some animals scurrying in the darkness and can begin picking your way through the trees along the paths towards this large tower. Even as you move along, you hear some of the rustling in the trees as somewhere in the dense foliage, some tree or plant is deciding to be on the move at this late hour and cause a little bit of confusion.
I mean, that seems legit. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Not a problem.
I'm more concerned about anyone following us. I don't feel like we're supposed to be up right now.
You are not. It is past curfew. So you're supposed to be, if not asleep, staying inside the dorms.
What are rules but the guidelines, really?
No, I think they're actual rules.
Oh, okay.
But that makes them more fun to break.
This is true.
True, but don't we have a couple students keeping an eye on us? We might not want to be too terribly.
We do?
Yeah. Teshi, remember?
Oh, that's
si-
the one who does the singing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She's a really good singer.
It's fair.
She really doesn't like me either.
I don't know.
I'll take a look around behind us to make sure nobody's following us.
Okay. Let me see if there's a move for this. I don't think there is. Okay. You look behind you and doesn't seem like it. You just hear the usual rustling of the trees in the forest, but that's fairly standard.
I think it'll be fine.
Yes.
The
Totally
longer,
fine.
the longer we stand here, the more chance of getting caught.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do not want to run into were crocodile.
Yeah, that would
I kind of
be-
want to run into a were crocodile, but from a distance.
Oh,
You aren't necessarily the best reference in this situation.
I know that. I also don't care.
okay.
It's fair.
It's very fair.
I think just like try and be sneakier, and it should be fine.
Maybe we be quiet. This why I not bring Pasha. Pasha's not quiet.
Pasha's not quiet.
Pasha might attract were crocodiles.
Yes.
That too.
We don't want him to be eaten. As much as I want to see a were-crocodile, that would be very sad.
I do not want to
Yeah,
have to
no.
wrestle Pasha out of were-crocodile's mouth.
For what it's worth, I think you'd win, but also
Yeah.
This is
probably
fair.
not the best.
Yes.
Too risky. Too risky.
Yes.
Can't risk Pasha.
Pasha is best chicken. We cannot.
I have never wrestled crocodile. In my country, we wrestle bear.
It's probably similar, but scalier instead of hairier.
A little bit
Yeah.
longer.
Mhm.
They also barrel roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Is there anything
But
like
if
alligators?
you can get their mouth closed, they don't have a lot of power for opening their jaws.
No, they just have a
True.
lot of
Closing.
closing.
Yes.
That's the new hand signal.
Well, that was opening and closing. So
I'm just picturing that picture of the crab with its claw pinching
Uh-huh.
The little
pinching the gator
lobs-
shut.
The lobsters with the rubber bands.
It's its mouth. I
We
love
just
that.
need large rubber band to put around crocodile jaw.
That would work. That would work.
Yes.
It does until Pasha's still trapped inside of crocodile jaw.
It's also true.
First, we get Pasha out.
Get him out,
Then,
then we rubber band.
then we
Then you
rubber
snap
band.
him shut.
Yes.
That works.
Using rubber bands and super glue to recreate magical effects.
What?
That's what we got.
Gotta do what we gotta do.
Sparkles are standard practice, so
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Just keep glitter in your pockets so you
Yeah.
can just.
Pocket glitter.
Yes.
Okay.
Valentian's pockets may or may not be full of glitter.
I love this for him.
Okay, so you continue along down this path using. You can spot the tall tower in the distance, not as visible of a landmark as the administrative building, but enough of a guide to get you through the paths and the forest. As you are continuing along, you hear a voice off to the side, a very high-pitched voice that you recognize as Peric, the Pixie Hall monitor.
Oh no.
And
Like, pretend we are sleepwalking.
and they say, "Oh,
Charlie, you kind of cut out for me for
Yeah.
all of that.
no, is
Yeah.
This is the quietest pixie I've ever heard.
I just hear, and he says silence
Well-
while moving.
I heard
Rip. Okay.
We'll never know what he said.
It's because we were sleepwalking.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do the voice. Rip.
Oh, it clips the microphone.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
So you hear naughty kids out of bed, naughty kids out of
Oh, I just
Oh.
love that.
Kill the pixie.
Yeah.
Put him in a jar.
Valentian just closes his eyes and pretends like he's sleepwalking and doesn't pay any attention to the pixie.
Okay.
Probably walks into a tree or something.
Are there any decent hiding places nearby?
You're in a forest. There are lots of hiding places nearby.
Can I tackle Valencian into a bush?
Sure. Yeah. So let's see. I feel like that would be
Braun.
yeah. I'll make you disappear. So go ahead. Well, yeah. Go ahead and roll for that. First roll of the game. Woo!
Is it 2d6, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
2d6 plus brawn.
Okay.
Unless...
Is that right? So it would be an 8.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, so that is a mixed success. So you do manage to tackle Valentian into the bush, but it does make quite a bit of noise.
Crap. Well,
Oh my! I must have been sleeping.
While this chaos is going on, could I attempt a different strategy?
Sure.
So one of the standard moves is any sufficiently advanced technology, and I can use that to use modern technology to create a magical effect, create a distraction, or otherwise get out of a bind. I want to, behind my back, like cue up my cell phone and make the sound of a, was it a Weridile or a Weregator?
Weridile.
The sound of a Weridile in the distance. Or actually, rather, below us, since we're in the trees.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, go ahead and roll 2d6 and we'll see how well this works. From the noise, you do hear Peric's voice say, "Oh, daddy children, I found you! I found you!" So
oh no.
Okay, so
yeah.
Okay, so the base number is a 5, but I get a +2 to Brawn, which is a
Nice.
7, which, since I am a straight A student, 7 to 9s count as full successes for moves that rely on brains.
That is
10
true.
out of 10.
So it's you haven't lost any credits yet, so you don't gain a credit, but it is just like magic. So there's this, I think, for the rest of you who are familiar with modern technology are kind of like, this isn't realistic at all. But you hear Peric's voice, Peric say, "Children, children." And there's some rustling off in the trees.
So Valentine is actually going to use his he's a stagehand, so he's got a tools of the trade kit,
Uh-huh.
which is
Yes.
just little like items to do fake magician tricks. So he's going to use his portable smoke machine to cover our trail and make everything all like smoky and to
Oh my god.
obscure visibility.
The fact that you have that is excellent.
Oh my
It's literally on the sheet. It says portable smoke machines.
Oh my god. That is
Perfect.
A+.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll for smoke and mirrors. So 2d6 plus bravado.
All right, because
Classic
it's a bravado
misdirection.
roll, as my special ability, I get to roll 3d6 and then drop the lowest.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that is a 10.
Oh shit. All right. Okay.
Problem solved.
It's done so well that it's almost like just the forest's natural mist. Like in the
Uh-huh.
morning, when
It's all misty.
the dew is evaporating because of the heat. Yeah, it's very misty and foggy, and you're able to weave your way through the trees and the bushes as you continue towards the tower, hiding your path very well. But eventually you do reach the base of this tree, and there is, unlike the other dormitories, there is no ladder or anything to climb up. So it's a very large and tall tree.
When we get to the bottom, I see Cordelia kind of like fiddling with a jar that she's pulled out of her bag and just saying like, next time I kind of want to catch him.
Later.
I
I
do not
promise.
think it may get us into deeper water than deeper water, is it hotter water? I'm not sure.
Could be both.
Yes,
That's
The
a future problem.
Yeah, that is a
future
future
Valentian problem. But if we have Pixie Hall Monitor in jar, maybe
Somebody might notice.
it
What
might
if
be
we,
worse
like-
for us.
What if we find a way to rig it like as a trap so he doesn't know it was us, and then we just leave it somewhere? As quite frankly, I'm amused by this.
This
He's
could
also
work.
really annoying.
Yeah,
Also, he
we
already
could, like, put
knows
little
where the
holes
one's
in the jar
out.
top or something.
What if you put like
Yeah.
honey in the jar to attract the pixie, like honey, right? Put the
I'm
honey in
sure.
the jar, and then like that will like be bait.
That might be a stereotype.
Mm.
But we could try it.
I do not know many.
You put a little
pixie.
note in the bottom that says "naughty children" in here.
Yeah, that
Draw
might
a
would do
picture
it.
of naughty children and put in there.
Oh.
Maybe we take what you call Polaroid of ourselves and put in the jar.
Yeah, that might work. But then they're gonna know it was us if there's a picture of us in there.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
maybe we need to take picture of Tashi, whatever
Tashi?
that. Yes, I don't
Take
know.
a picture of Tashi and Barrett or whatever his face is and put it in the jar.
Yes,
Yes.
enemy picture in jar. This is what we would do.
Bertram. I think his name is Bertram.
Yeah? I thought
I
it was
don't know.
Barrett or like Bartholomew or something.
I don't know. He's.
I
just
also
the
don't care.
Just off in the
annoying one who
distance.
talk-
Off in the
who talk
distance,
to
you hear
Cordelia
this
constantly.
echo that's
Anyways, let's
Belias,
figure out how
maybe?
to climb tree.
Basil?
Basil.
no, I'm just
Basil?
making a carry on.
Bartholomew. Was
I'll-
that his name?
Take a lap around this tree and see if there's a ladder on the backside. Maybe no, nothing.
Nothing.
No ladder, no rope.
I'm fairly strong. I could try and climb and like maybe gouge out footholes for you guys, but I would like a way to like secure myself slightly.
What
I
if you
don't.
get on my shoulders so you can gouge the first few and then you can use them to keep gouging? You know?
I mean, that's fair.
I am fairly strong too. Muscle.
Oh my god.
That works. I mean, I've already jumped on you once tonight. It's fine.
Yep. It's fine. No problem.
I'm already
That's
covered
how we
in
greet
glitter.
each other in my
Yeah.
country.
And we see the Kaido Proctored weekly.
What country Valentine is from? No one knows. No.
The answer is
one
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So he'll just like get down so she can climb on his shoulders. And then attempt to stand with her on his
Yeah.
shoulders. She can
Continue to try and gouge out
Yeah.
handholds
Alright.
in this tree.
Cordelia
Okay.
takes a picture of this happening with her phone.
Yeah, go ahead and the same move as before. I'll make you disappear so you can roll with brawn.
Okay, so I'm
display
also
a feat
going
of
to
strength.
use animal instincts, which I can tap into my feral side. And when you make a move that uses brawn, you can choose to gain a +2 to the roll. One of my special
Okay.
abilities.
Yep. I gotcha.
Hopefully these work.
And characters may be alarmed by this display of ferocity. So
It's fine. right?
Please.
Cordelia's
Well,
Valenti's just kind of like looking up, like, oh wow, she very angry. I don't know. Did Tree insult her entire family?
Yes.
maybe.
Dishonor on
That-
Tree.
That is an 8.
oh, wow. Even with all that. Okay.
No, my dice did not like me that roll.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. So you managed to gouge these holes into this tree, but again, it's just you're forcing your way through bark, so it's very, very loud.
Yeah.
And as you're doing so from
I'm
behind,
probably cussing out my nails a little bit. The fact that I'm ruining my nails a little bit too,
Oh.
because to like transform and shit.
we will fix your manicure later. All
Have a
right.
spa night.
Yeah.
Yes, I love
post-
spa nights.
post-adventure spawn night.
Yes.
And as you're doing this, behind you, you hear a voice say, "Oh, so this is what you get up to?" And
Oh, this
you recognize Teshi.
Oh look, it's Tati. Whatever.
I don't have a jar this big.
What do you want?
Well, I was wondering why all of you decided to sneak out at night, but it seems like you're just coming to mutilate trees.
It is very known, well fact that I have sleepwalking, and now we are trying to. We heard noise, so now we tried to go there. Yes.
Yeah, that's super normal. Also, why are you trying to climb your way up a tree
Well,
when you could
That's
just
how
use a
you-
broom?
Ascend trees when you don't want to waste energy flying.
There
Climbing,
might
it's
be
good for you. Good cardiovascular. You can't always rely on your magic, Teshi. You're gonna need to use your lungs at
God.
some point, or gills. Sorry. Climbing's good for you.
yes,
it-
this is how you get to big guns.
What guns? I don't see any guns.
Yes, well, your mother
Cordelia
sold
pulls a
guns.
gun out now. God.
I may or may not go really quiet at the your mother's though.
Oh.
Go scamper to some pond where you can sing water crocodiles to their death.
Honestly, to me, it looks like you don't think you can climb a tree.
That's true. You probably can't.
I don't need to climb a tree.
You're lost.
Someone's
fun.
been a little spoiled.
What are you doing out at this time? Why are
Guys-
you breaking curfew? I have doctor's note for sleepwalking. What do you have?
You seem really hyperfixated on the sleepwalking. I
It's
also
a very serious problem you don't understand.
sounds like it. Is mutilating trees also a serious problem?
I'm not mutilating anything. I am just doing
you
squats with my friend Vivian on my shoulders. And
Would
then
you
just-
prefer that I mutilate the tree or mutilate you?
Oh boy.
Ooh. She is very angry at Tree. Tree insulted the entire family. Best not to get in the middle of it.
I'd like to see you try mutilating me.
That's an offer.
Do you want to mutilate her?
I kind of do right now. How high up am I right now?
I'd say with the
Boost.
with the boost and just like I don't imagine even with impressive feats of strength that this is a terribly fast process.
No, not at all.
So you're probably 10, 12 feet off the ground.
How far away is Teshi?
with us on the ground?
From those of you who are on the ground, probably 7 or 8 feet away.
So I'm looking kind of intimidating right now. Can I jump off the tree and try and tackle Teshi?
Yes. Just picturing like
Yes.
wrestling move.
Your mother made me an angry feral creature.
Chaos. We're bringing the
Siren fight.
WWE to Magical World.
Siren on siren fight.
Exactly.
Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Can I
Okay.
Can I use animal instincts again here?
I don't think it has a restriction. So
Yeah, I was looking for a restriction. I'm definitely leaning into the fact that I look more than a little scary. I'm not like the pretty siren. I'm like the siren once it drags you underwater and decides that it's going to kill you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing at this point.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you can use that again. I don't think
Okay.
there's a limit to it. Since you don't have to spend a credit or anything.
Mm-hmm. So that is a 9.
Okay. Another mixed success.
Yeah, I am not rolling super hot, but
It happens.
You tackle her to the ground and hear this sickening crack.
oh god.
Oh god, you broke her.
And Teshi just starts to scream.
Oh shit.
Can I punch her to knock her out?
Punch her in the throat.
Yeah, sure. Does anyone else want to intervene at this point, or are you just watching this happen?
Cordelia has pulled out a notebook and is making field observations.
Valentian starts
About-
pulling. It was just like a piece of cloth that was sticking out of his sleeve, and it just like keeps coming out. So it's like it's like
Yeah.
long, like all these like little like I don't know kerchiefs that are tied together that are just like he's just like pulling it and pulling it and pulling it, like in anticipation that they're gonna have to tie up and gag the siren child that we've now assaulted.
Yeah, actually. That's an excellent point. She is a siren, so that scream is for you non-sirens, it's bad. It's painful. You're not having a good time.
This is not music to my ears. Sirens are supposed to be very musical.
But I'll say instead of having you roll again, I'm wondering if there's a different move to use here or just
Yeah.
to let it happen. Since this was an effect of what you just did. Okay. I'll just say that within all that you can still punch her and knock her out and the screaming stops, but
There was the screaming.
yeah, there was the screaming.
the
so it's
screaming.
pretty bad.
And I did just break some part of her body.
Yep.
It's fine. They grow back.
I think that's more applicable if you cut something off instead of break something.
I'm a doctor.
Plot twist. Sirens are like lizards. They do grow back body parts.
Yeah.
Okay. But you have this unconscious injured siren just on the ground.
Oh, great.
Do you know what you broke?
I don't know. Can we examine and see what I broke like on this girl's body?
Metaphorically
Cordelia
snaps
seems
from her
to be
glove.
fast.
No samples.
I was gonna do anything.
You
I
don't have
will-
consent.
Assist on the cursory examination.
Yes, please.
And do a
Valentine's just gonna
legit
start
medical check.
tying up. Well, after they check her like arms and stuff,
I'll
Yeah.
say
they'll just
this
start
is
tying her up and then untying one of the handkerchiefs to put in her mouth, like as a gag.
I'll say that this medical check is like magic but slower. And hang on, what are the 3 skills? I didn't write those down.
Brain,
Brains,
bravado.
brawn, and bravado.
Okay,
Yeah.
this would be brains.
All
The three
right.
Bs.
Do we get anything for helping, or is it just flavor?
Let me see. I think unless
Pack Hunter. I can give them a +1 bonus to their roll.
Oh, perfect.
If I'm helping, which I mean, I heard
You
the
do know
snap.
things about sirens in theory.
I know. And I might have been the one who caused it, so
Yeah,
Probably have
unless
better
you
knowledge
have-
of
It looks like unless you have a specific ability that
Thing
lets you
that
add a
tells you,
bonus to
okay.
help, yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
What you can do, like just for future reference, if someone were to fail a roll,
can
you can
interpose.
Yeah,
Okay. Vivian helping
but that would be
the better
taking
choice.
the consequences
Mhm.
of something. So
There's
yes,
gonna
Wait,
be
so
so many
does-
consequences.
you get a +1 bonus to the roll from Vivian.
All right.
Mhm.
And since you said it was going to be with brains,
Yes.
I get a +2 from that.
Yay.
Okay, so with the +3, that is a 12.
Nice.
My God. Okay. Who needs magic? You haven't lost any credits, so you don't gain a credit. But you do this examination of Teshi and can see that as basically the her femur has been
Oh, God.
broken.
Oh no!
Because
Ooh.
when
Oh no!
yeah,
This is
it's
bad.
That's
when
a bad one.
It's the big one.
This
yeah,
is
it's
something we're going to have to deny later.
when Vivian jumped at her, she stepped back and her foot went in a hole.
Oh,
So that-
no.
Okay.
Force
Well,
that
then you
impact.
didn't like directly break femur. She broke femur when she tripped.
Oh.
Tripping is problem for a girl like her. They always
Yeah.
be tripping.
Maybe we should find a way to like get the body off the ground so nothing eats her while she's unconscious.
This
Yeah.
is probably a good idea.
Also-
Maybe,
You shouldn't move
Get-
her too much if she's got a broken bone.
That's
I
true.
mean,
Maybe we should
aggravated
stabilize
bone
and-
versus eaten by were-crocodile.
we should stabilize and wrap the cape that I have here around it to, like
Yeah, like
splint.
a
So maybe not, because like, so we normally you'd heal it with magic, right? And we don't have magic. So if you're going to splint it, then they know that somebody without magic was here and did this. And if they catch us,
We blame on Pixie.
pixies are pretty inherently magical.
Well,
That's why I want to put them in jars.
okay.
How about we find the were-crocodile? But also, like, I'm not entirely sure, but I think water helps sirens a little bit. It helps me. That's why I take my really long baths every day.
Oh yes, you always using the hot water. This
Yeah.
one.
I've gotten very used to cold showers.
yes.
And not for fun reasons either.
Yes, no. All right. Well, maybe well, she's unconscious. Siren can't drown, correct? Maybe we just drop her in pond.
She does have gills.
Yes,
Yeah.
she can breathe underwater. So
Is
just
there a-
drop her in pond, and
Is
then
there a
she's
body
our
of
mother's
water
problem.
nearby?
She can heal herself when she wake up.
Sure.
I genuinely feel
Hopefully.
like it would be more effective to just leave her in the tree and keep going.
We got to get up this tree somehow.
Yeah, we can't actually get up the tree yet, so we can't leave her in the tree yet.
Yeah.
There's
How are
other
we going to
trees.
get girl up tree? I don't understand.
There's smaller trees.
We could like toss the rope over a branch and hoist her on the carpet or on the cape, like a pulley.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
We'll
Use
put her in
use
like
the cape
hammock,
as like a
hammock-like
stretcher.
situation
Yeah.
in the
Mhm.
tree. Yes, like hammock.
Yeah.
So one of the abilities is I stacked the deck for you came prepared. Describe how you prepared for this very moment.
How did you
Uh,
prepare?
a bunch of rope and some, I'm going to say some like climbing gear that could be applicable to trees, since I knew I was going to a school that is in the forest and I can't magic my way through anything. I'm going to be figuring out alternative ways of getting up things. So tree-related climbing gear.
You
Okay.
need like wire like Batman, where you like shoot and then like
grappling
Grappling
hook.
hook. Oh my god, that's even better actually.
Yes, you need this.
Go ahead and roll 4 brains.
So with the +2, that is a 9.
Okay. So it works, but you forgot to account for 1 critical piece.
Aha, but straight A student. Partial
That's right.
Success. Partial success on brains.
Partials
full
count
success.
as full.
Dang it.
Okay. Darn. Okay, it's fine. I already broke a
sure
girl's
I-
femur, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
This poor girl.
The other one.
What are we
So-
barking at?
you knew what you were up against and had just things. So you're able to expertly tie together makeshift MacGuffin, this makeshift hammock,
MacGyver it.
MacGyver it. What? Yeah, that one.
MacGuffin.
MacGuffin.
That's a
Use the
different one.
MacGuffin to MacGyver.
Use the MacGuffin to MacGyver this makeshift
Yes.
hammock. Too many.
The
M's.
real McCoy.
And you can get it from McDonald's. The new MacGyver McMuffin.
Contains
MacGyver
at least
McMuffin
one
Guffin.
rubber band, the cap of a ballpoint pen, and a third mystery object that you won't know until you bite into it.
And you honestly
my
don't
God.
want to know.
So you can successfully get Teshi secured up in the branches of this tree, despite the broken femur.
I mean, I feel a little bad, but not really bad. Let's go with that.
You shouldn't feel that bad.
So, you know,
Honestly-
when your her mother beat you and cursed you, like you probably lost a lot of the like what do they call it? The conscience.
Guilt.
Yes, the guilt.
You're gonna
Guilt-free.
have to fight each other for siren supremacy sooner or later, and you won.
Good job,
Siren
True.
supremacy.
Siren.
One
Yes.
siren to rule them
Tonight.
all.
Yes.
There can only be one.
Like,
These are all
Taylor
taglines for the wrestling event.
Yes.
yes.
Siren wrestling tonight at 7.
Siren Smackdown.
Yes, I love it.
No, but above the table, I'm very glad you didn't try and set her broken leg, because just me being like, if you're not a medical professional, you're not supposed to set broken bones.
He's stupid.
I know.
I'm also stupid.
Cordelia probably saves him from a lot of stupid bad
Bad
decisions in
mistakes.
But sometimes that's not on purpose.
life.
For science.
It's for science, yes.
For science. Okay. So back to the tree at hand. You had started making some footholds and handholds up this tree, and now that the Teshi problem has been solved, you solved my Teshi puzzle.
With a candlestick in the museum? This seems familiar.
You can get the rest of the way up this tree, so your companions can follow you.
Okay.
Valentian will go last just to give anybody a boost who needs a boost, or like generally to show off how big and strong he is. Big strong man.
And I will definitely be helping hauling anyone up if they are closer to the top and lose.
Her siren bones are like steel. I'm impressed that you broke that one's femur. That's very impressive feat.
The opposite of birds, because sirens are in the water, birds are in the air. Birds
Yes,
are
they
hollow.
have
I mean-
denser bones, less
Yeah.
hollow.
Yeah, they have to be denser if you're underwater.
Yep.
Exactly.
That
So
pressure.
pressure
Sand
doesn't
water
Yeah,
pressure.
crush
Yeah.
your skull.
exactly.
All logical things.
You gotta stand up to the pressure, and you don't want to be buoyant.
Yes, so you do not. You want to be able to sink in water.
Yeah.
there.
Now I'm just imagining.
That's how that works.
Now I'm just imagining some scientist finding like the bones of a siren or something and picking one up and being like, whoa.
So heavy.
Yes.
Some poor human scientist.
Yeah.
Poor human non-magical scientist. Okay, but you can all haul yourselves up onto this little platform at the base of this tree tower. And there are a couple of steps up that lead to a very large set of wooden double doors.
In hindsight, there's probably door to get into 3, like how we get into our like dormitory 3s, like, and then just go up into the 3, and there's like the stairs and all that. But this works too. It's good for
or-
muscles.
Or am I
Teshi
just-
could be right. People just fly up here.
Yeah.
That seems more efficient.
It's
Though it
good to
doesn't
be this
exactly
way.
answer the question of why Teshi was on the ground.
Yes, we questioned Teshi later when
Yeah.
I think Teshi will have too many questions to her own to deal with.
Well,
you know.
Mostly, why is my leg broken?
We'll solve that
Who
later.
broke my leg?
That's a future problem.
Why am I in this tree? I'm gonna go up to the door and
Future problem.
I guess give it a look. What do you want? Come on.
Present me thinks past me was complete asshole.
Come on. It's
That's fair.
a very sturdy, hefty
Yes.
wooden door. Has 2 handles, a handle on each of the doors, and there's a very large
What do you want?
lock.
Is
That
the
ends the
lock
door.
actually locked?
You tug on one of the doors and it does not open, so
Can
presumably
I
locked. It's
knock
either
on
locked or
it?
you're very, very weak.
You're gonna knock on the door. That's amazing.
I'm gonna knock on the door. And
I'm gonna step out of sight.
So off.
Same.
Oh,
you-
wait, so
off
is
tower?
there not a platform or something?
A very small one, but
Oh, okay, so-
there's nowhere to hide
Okay, never mind.
Lovely.
unless you want to like dangle off the platform.
Nah, my
Why are
brawn
you
is
like
not
this?
high. Is it Blondie?
Yes.
She's
She wants
to.
on the desk. So she's on the desk. She just keeps knocking things over.
Oh,
Yes, as they do.
Mhm.
just cat things.
I just want attention.
Yes. Attention.
Precious is just chilling over there.
Yes.
Patty finally stopped crying, so she doesn't
Well,
want to
you're
be in the basement. She wants to be upstairs on the couch
No.
Well, then why'd she go in the basement?
because I'm in the basement.
Oh, okay.
So
So
she-
she wants you to go upstairs.
Yeah, that's what
I
I was
have
gonna
to be
say.
in the same. I have to be in the same room as her, or she has to be in the same room as me. It's a lot of
She
fun.
wants you to be in a different room. on
But
the
yeah, but we
couch.
can't be in the basement because the basement's not the couch.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
Good job,
All right.
Blondie. Lay directly on my notes.
This is why you normally have sticky notes,
This
right?
is-
Blunt-
You take
Blondie
the
is
sticky
the
notes
notes now.
and stick the sticky notes on
On
the
Blondie.
cat.
Mobile
I
notes.
can't. She's laying on the sticky notes.
Oh no.
Oh
Got it
no,
all figured out.
not in front of my
love
sticky
it.
notes.
Not the sticky notes, Blondie.
Ah!
Okay. So you, Deanna, you wanted to look at this door.
Look and knock on the door.
Yes, you knock on the door. And all of you hear that muffled screeching again.
Where dials?
In a tree?
Yeah. The more
That's
the
why
further we
they're
investigate,
screaming.
the less I think my theory holds water.
I mean, the
Where
weird dials
dials
probably
hold water, but
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if it is weird dial, there might be
But-
water held.
Unfortunately,
Not on the tree.
it also could be that this is a research facility, and they,
Oh.
can't
yes,
escape.
which I am.
Maybe we just
increasingly-
donate siren and that
No.
problem take care of itself. You
We
know?
could do-
Um,
Teshi? Not you.
No.
You
Not,
science?
not Vivian.
No,
Teshi.
no, yes, Teshi. You know, they can fix the
Each other's
fix siren.
problems.
Yes, everybody wins except for Teshi.
Or if it's a bunch of weird dials in a facility, we release them for science.
Ooh.
Maybe.
This could be fun.
They could eat a pixie, but they also could eat Pasha.
Oh,
Make sure they
no,
don't
we
eat
can't-
Pasha. And make sure they do eat the pixie.
Yes,
science.
eat pixies, no eat Pasha.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand this.
Up for debate on Tashi as of this point.
Yeah, I feel bad about that since like a little bit, not
I
a
do
lot.
feel a
but-
little bad about that. Not her fault that everything happened.
Wouldn't it be weird if it was?
If she's the reason I'm a siren,
No, if like she's the reason that her mom bit you.
so
Why would
yes.
her mother? Well, this could be conspiracy, you know?
Maybe.
I have concerns now.
Maybe does she secretly have crush on Vivian and want to spend time in water with Vivian, and so have mother bite Vivian, so now you're yes.
All coming together.
It's all the master plan.
There are so many healthier ways to go about doing
Roll
this.
out
like
the
that.
I
bulletin
wouldn't date
board in
Just
the
somebody
maybe
who
asked
yard.
did
you
it to
out,
me.
but you know, like some people.
She
would
needed you
rather-
to be immune to the siren song so that she didn't
Mhm,
accidentally
mhm.
kill you.
Siren you, yeah.
There are so
Or
many
make you
consent
drum
issues with
Sylphia.
this.
Yeah. And then I
There's-
broke her femur. It's fine.
Now you're even.
Yep.
It's fine.
Now-
Oh my God.
That is one getting together story. This one time I broke her femur and then we started dating.
This is after her
Concerns
mom
about
bit me.
the health of your relationship. Do you? I have a number that you could call if you need help.
No. Hattie.
Okay. So you're faced with this locked door
The screaming behind it.
with the screaming behind
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I also concerned for maybe this Tashi's
It is-
ex.
It is muffled, so it doesn't sound like it's right behind the door.
Okay,
It's just coming from inside the tower.
can we just open door? Like,
It's locked. I mean, I couldn't open it, but I'm not very strong.
do we have some sort of like wire or something for like picky lock?
Can I roll on I stack the deck for bringing a way to pick locks?
Yeah, I don't think I can lecture the door about how
Are you
I'm
sure?
supposed to be here.
Because I feel
You
like you should.
dare stand in my way?
Do you know who I am?
I was
from
gonna try and
entering
bluff
this
our way in,
tower?
but that door is locked.
I mean, it is like the plants here are sentient and it's part of one of the plants. You could try.
But nobody answered
I-
the door.
Certainly try.
Actually, no, I want to see. I would like to see Deanna try and lecture this door open.
Okay, that's valid. I also want to see this.
Yeah.
I support this.
I could try.
So
Pulls out
You can-
notebook.
roll for. You can either tell me how you try and lecture it before rolling or roll first, but you're going to be using the magic word, rolling with bravado,
Mm-hmm.
which I believe you have a special skill for.
I can choose to auto succeed for a credit.
That's what it is.
Let's. Well, let me get some dice out before I decide.
You mean you don't have your dice ready?
I have them
Maria.
out. I just don't have them out of the bag. I was too busy putting a hat on Blondie.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
But these are
priorities
very
here.
important things that you need to do.
Yeah.
Very valid.
I'll knock again on the door.
Okay.
Okay. What's the headmistress's name again? Beatrice. Headmistress.
Headmistress
Bennett.
Beatrice Bennett.
Okay. Door, please, if you would. Headmistress Bennett sent us here. I don't know if you know who I am, but you might know who my dad was, or my aunt, or my grandma, or my great grandma. But I'm Deanna Vortex, and we're supposed to be here, so you should probably just open up. Ooh, I did not succeed. That was a 3. Let me just put those dice back. and get some
Didn't see
different
that
ones.
coming.
That door is
The-
not alive.
I don't.
So the handles of these doors are like the curved ones where you like grip them, and then
Different dice.
the bottom of one of these handles comes loose, and it like basically just like at you.
Oh my god.
Well, the door's alive, so I think doing anything to it might hurt it, which is a
Yeah, I
conundrum
don't
for a
really
different
wanna
day.
Stick my hands in there.
I mean, I've already hurt this tree once, so
I'll hurt
You
it again.
insulted Vivian's entire family. Now we insult you.
I mean, I can't get in more trouble for assaulting this tree. If you want me to attack the door, I will.
I'm pretty sure
Roll
there's
for
like
initiative.
another way we could try and get. Is there a? It's just this door. There's no windows or anything.
No.
And nobody has anything to pick a lock with.
Cordelia
Unless-
might.
Yeah, Cordelia, if you wanted to sufficiently stack the deck.
I wanted to lecture the door and tell it that we're supposed to be here.
I really wanted you to succeed.
I
there.
wanted that
So
to
did I.
win.
Too.
but I rolled a 3 though. I
I'll
got different
roll for
dice
it.
now.
You
Let's
could have
see.
spent a credit.
I could have, but it wouldn't have been as much fun.
Fair.
It was funny. Yeah.
Are you only laying up here because that's where the yarn is,
Technically, that's a 7.
which
Wait,
is a
is that-
success.
Just barely, yeah.
Yeah, that's 7. I can count.
Hey,
It's
math is not important.
but it's a super success for
I've lost the ability to do math in my head.
Cordelia.
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. What did Cordelia come prepared with? Get this door open.
I was gonna just say lockpicks, but considering it's a living door,
It's a magic door.
the magic door. Yeah, let's just say lockpicks. Everything else I can think of is just inappropriate.
Fair. Give this some extra flavor as you're picking this lock. It. Oh God, this might be. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Yeah, you get the door open.
I find myself desperately wanting to know what you didn't say, but put it in chat or something.
I mean,
Yes.
you start to tickle the door, and it laughs.
I
And
pull out
kind of
like one of Pasha's feathers and just
yeah,
Tickle the
yeah.
door.
Yeah.
And it just like starts rattling and laughing and eventually just swings inwards.
Sure.
This
Perfect.
door does like to make fun of people.
Mm.
Okay. Let's go. Just walks in.
Okay, sure.
With
Yeah.
no like doesn't really like look around or anything. Just walks into the
That's fine. It's fine.
it's totally
Yeah.
fine. It's totally fine.
Stepping inside, the screeching is a little more clear now. It is coming from somewhere above you.
Oh.
And this tower isn't. I mean, it's fairly round, but there's not a lot to it. It's really just open space. And there is just a spiral staircase that's going around the perimeter of the room heading upwards.
Let's go up the stairs. Here we go.
I'm keeping an eye on you just because I'm worried that you're gonna trigger a trap or something.
I'm keeping an eye on the way behind us just to make sure we're not being followed by anything.
This is
Okay.
how you get through a
Yeah.
trap. You make stupid strong one go first.
Oh man.
And which one of you is that?
Both of us.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, good. Okay. You start making your way up this spiral staircase, and it gets a little precarious at spots because there's no, like all magical schools aren't OSHA approved. So there's no railing.
No magic OSHA.
I'm calling the building inspector on these people.
Mosha.
MOSHA.
Yes.
The
I love this.
I don't even know what OSHA stands for.
I used to.
Occupational Safety Hazard Association.
That
Sure.
one.
That sounds good. Sounds legit.
Mhm.
So since there's no MOSHA. So funny to me.
No slow motion.
The slow
motion.
MOSHA jokes.
Slow motion for you.
Mosha abound.
Motion in the ocean.
Okay. Sure.
You
What
make your
Vivian
way.
has, right?
Small craft advisory.
You continue on this arduous climb up to the top of the tower, and eventually you reach a platform in front of another set of wooden double doors. And from here you can clearly tell that this screeching is coming from behind this door.
Is it
Sure.
locked?
Window.
There's no window.
I
That'd be
try to
nice.
open it.
It is locked.
Cordelia, can you do the thing with the clicky click and the pointy stuff, you know?
I can
Lock
try.
picking.
Is there a visible locking mechanism?
Yes.
All right. We will try with the lockpicks.
Okay.
Is this and I stack the deck roll?
Yes.
All right.
I guess this could be like magic but slower, but it would still be the same. It would still be brains. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
It is another combination of 5, so plus the 2, it's a 7. Which
Okay.
I find it strange that I can't roll partial successes.
Not on brain
Sure.
rolls.
Not on brains.
No. This is true. I mean, it's nice. It's
Anything
also
else
just
you can.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just try anything else. Charlie's ready.
That's true.
I'll just break another
I
femur.
try to force the door.
I intimidate the door.
Yeah, just lecture it. That'll work.
I love
Do you know who I am?
I want to
Dare
speak to the door
disappear.
manager.
Door.
way. Okay. Yeah, you once again managed to get this door open, unlocked, and similar to the first one, it just sneezes itself open.
Yes.
And in doing so, you hear this screech, no longer muffled. It's deafening and rises to a pitch before this giant bout of flame or something comes roaring out of the door and slams through the side of the tower. And turning around, you can see it's this giant, what appears to be a bird, but it's made entirely of fire and is almost the size of a dragon.
It is Firechicken. I have heard of this.
And it
I have
screeches
too.
and begins to hurl flame down on the forest.
Oh,
It's
no.
uh
Only you can cause forest fires. That's us. All right.
well, it's a fire chicken now, but in
Yeah.
the morning it could be a princess or a prince. Isn't that the story? Like somebody got cursed by the fire. The
Yeah.
Baba Yaga turned somebody into a fire chicken.
I
Question.
feel
that way
like
they would
maybe
be
it was Swan
protected.
that you think of.
There's a
true.
lot of similar
There's a lot of
stories to
those.
this, but
Baba
yeah.
Yaga had like a chicken house.
Yes, with the chicken leg house. Yes.
In my off time, I will look for what I'm talking about. But
I think I know what you're talking about. But where was the nearest body of water you told me about?
we should go
We
there.
throw Firechicken in body of
there
water.
is-
Yes.
There is a fairly large lake that is part of the school grounds because of creatures who need it, but also like magical studies and things. So there's a fairly large lake in the forest, probably over by the cave where potions classes are handled. So, near-ish.
Can Valentian attempt to do like a magic trick to impress I assume it's a phoenix. Valentian's stupid though, so fire chicken.
Fire chicken.
It works.
Or calm it down. I don't know.
I'd say right now it is because it focused on fleeing where it's been held captive. It is not near enough where you could get its attention, so you'll have to track it down.
Question.
Oh, it flew out of the tower.
Yeah, it broke
it's
through the
out.
side of the tower and started like hurling fire down on the forest.
We do know a very loud type of noise that we could generate at some point.
This feels like something we should probably deny later. We should probably maybe just like let the Firebird do the thing, and I'm sure some responsible adult will deal with this.
But also, some responsible adults know various members of our party are outside because someone used names earlier this evening.
Oh, yes.
That's also true.
Well, I still maintain that sleepwalking is plausible deniability.
Also, we should probably go make sure the siren that we had
Also,
tied up is
What if
not
we just blame
barbecued.
all on Teshi? We say Teshi came up here, Teshi hurt her leg getting down, Teshi make
There's
rest in hammock.
There's
But
no
maybe we
reason for
untie
Teshi to
her.
hurt her leg because Teshi can fly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not as good at flying as she thinks.
She could have crashed.
Or
She
maybe
could've
the
crashed.
bird knocked her out tower.
That's true. That's
She
true.
was flying to report us, and the
Ma-
bird knocked her out of the sky,
Yeah,
and then set
there-
everything on fire.
There was a fire bird. This is got to be a Moshe issue.
Oh my
Think of the forest. Think of it. Somebody. Not me, but somebody. All right. Well-
But Pasha is currently locked in a tree right now.
Yeah,
and
we
we
should-
should probably at least get Pasha out of a tree.
Mm-hmm.
No,
And-
Pasha's not in tree. Pasha's in dormitory, but Teshi in tree.
The dorm is
Dormitory.
the dorm
The
is in
dorm
a tree.
Oh, yes.
We probably don't want Pasha to become a second fire chicken, so I would
Yeah.
agree with this plan.
I also vote we take the siren because we could possibly use her later and use her siren magic.
For what? Sing the bird into lake?
This is
Yes.
a secret item that will help us later.
I don't know if chicken is vulnerable to siren song.
I don't know either, but it's a potential.
I've
We
never
also
seen
test
I've never
Probably
seen
shouldn't leave
chickens.
her here.
Yeah,
You
we
know-
really shouldn't.
Pasha doesn't really like Teshi, so I don't think that this is a thing, you know?
But does Pasha like me?
Well, yes, Pasha like you.
But it's not just sirens.
The firebird might not care which way. Like
Oh,
just
I'm
because
gonna
Pasha
search for
doesn't like
fire egg.
Teshi.
in the tower. I'm looking for eggs
Okay.
for this thing.
Okay.
You're looking for eggs of this?
Yes.
There are
yes.
no eggs.
Damn it.
Okay.
I mean,
I wanted
if
to
it's
raise
there-
a fire chicken
Is
of
there
my
a
own.
feather on the ground by any chance?
No.
Okay.
Is there any significant piles of ashes lying around?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is probably its own egg.
Mhm.
We should
this-
probably get out of here before somebody reports that there's giant hole in tower.
Loud
this
screeching
room
in the
is
distance.
Probably charmed to not catch on fire until we opened that door and broke that charm, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
okay, we should
Well,
go.
yeah, let's get
But
let's-
hey, science.
well, we did learn some
Science
stuff.
rules.
Yes.
We might get expelled later. Let's
They don't have to know it was us.
Or we burn down this whole school and I tarnish my family's legacy forever. So, there's that to
let's
look forward
maybe
to.
like deny that we were here. We say we went back to bed when the naughty fairy person came and and caught me while I was sleepwalking and stuff. All my good friends were making sure that I just got back to bed safely. They would not want Pasha to be without me.
Exactly.
We drag Teshi back.
Yeah, we can implicate
Yeah.
her in whatever we're involved in, and then she can't mess with us.
To buy her silence.
Yeah.
I like this. Maybe you
Blackmail her
can
into
use
silence.
that talk about like your grandfather, your grandmother, and your like father and your aunt. Maybe this be a more applicable for
Instead
this
of
talk.
a door, yeah, it might work
Because
better on somebody with
you are beyond the reproach.
emotions.
And then maybe I will just threaten Tashi that I will make her disappear because I'm magician.
This
Saw her
definitely
in
sounds
half.
like a sound plan. I'm here for it.
But let's make sure we do all of this in a non-flammable location.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
get going.
Agreed.
Yes.
I'm gonna get over back towards the door and kind of just like peek out to see if there's anything out there.
Fire everywhere.
A giant
Fire.
firebird.
We burned the whole school down.
Wreaking havoc
Ooh.
on
Yes.
this forest. There is lots of trees on fire. You can a lot of the times the trees are a bit more subtle and moving around, but this time they're actually like scurrying around.
This forest is
Um,
going to be so angry at us.
You're hearing some other screams from presumably like students and faculty as well.
Well, let's go pretend like we are like coming out to see what the fuss is about. Let's get
And
out of
maybe
here.
not pretend we're coming out of here specifically. Let's
Yeah.
get back down.
Let's get out of here
Yes.
now and like I'll use smoke machine to cover our track.
There is a
Get
lot
in
of
there.
smoke, probably.
Yeah,
So,
like
yeah.
Oh, we should all take one of those handkerchiefs and tie it over our face to
Yes.
Yes.
smoke screen.
well, the fake smoke probably not make you choke, you know? It's not
Yeah,
there's
but
real
there's
smoke
there's
out there,
real
too.
smoke out
That's
there.
real
though.
smoke.
it's more like fog, you know?
There's real smoke, though.
There's also
There-
real smoke.
We get the handkerchiefs and we put them around our
Take some water from like a bottle and put it over the handkerchiefs.
Yeah.
From
Can
a
you do for
water
smoke?
bottle, you say?
I'm
Segue,
probably-
like
segue.
this
Product
wonderful
placement.
water bottle from Cersei.
It's exactly that water bottle, yes.
Yes.
Okay. You can wet these handkerchiefs and tie them around your faces and begin to descend this tree. And I think that's a good place to take a break.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Absolute chaos. I love it.
So, yeah.
Aw.
Everything, we just come back. We come back with pizza boxes. Everything's on fire. It's
Pretty much.
back up, there's lots of screams and chaos and fire in general going on. You've descended from this tree with your smoke masks, I guess, the smoke bandanas,
Mm-hmm.
now covering your faces. So what are you doing? There were lots of different kinds of plans being mentioned, so
I say we just make our way back to like our dormitory and be like, oh, we heard something.
I do
Yeah.
vote
Play super
that
stupid.
we cannot leave an unconscious.
Oh, we'll
Child.
take,
I
we'll
also
take her
vote
with
to
us.
take her with us.
We can't leave her here. That's dangerous.
a child could die.
A siren could choke.
Oh my god.
Siren could die.
She could also wake up without us in control of the situation and rat us out.
That would also
so-
be bad.
Yeah. All right. First step, get the fuck down.
Yes.
Yep, we get down.
I mean, you've already made the handholds. It's unless you're trying to do something super impressive,
No.
No.
you can just easily get down. You've done the hard part already. You're
Yeah.
on the ground.
Yep.
Can we retrieve our siren nemesis?
As carefully as
Nemesiren.
possible.
Yes.
Do not wake the siren.
Can we
It's a
can we
proverb. Don't
kinda-
wake the sleeping siren.
kind of turn her like current hammock situation into like a sledge or something?
Yeah, or a stretcher, I guess, would be
Mhm.
better.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
could just
So we're
probably.
not dragging.
you grab
to make
one
it
side
work.
of the hammock and I'll grab the other.
Yeah.
And we found this siren with a broken leg. Oh no.
And we didn't want to attempt to magically heal it in case we did it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
we
Okay.
are novice
Si-
magic students.
Siren
um,
anatomy is tricky.
Yeah, we don't want to mend the bones in a more
Yeah.
hollow way. Look, I'm used to fixing bird bones, not
And I'm
What?
totally not actually aware siren because I remember we wrote that on my papers. I lied.
Leave it to the specialists.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
It's beyond us. This isn't a paper cut.
Probably
Exactly.
need a medical professional.
Magical medical professional.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Someone get Moshe.
Instead of MD, it's MMD.
Yes. Just add an M in front of everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes, you can collect Tashi in the makeshift hammock stretcher.
We'll untie her though, so it doesn't look like we,
Kidnapped her.
Shove all those handkerchiefs back up your sleeve.
Which is a
Oh my
much
God.
less impressive process than when he pulled it out of his sleeve.
You need like a vacuum button that you just turn on and it goes.
Meh.
Just sucks it all back in.
Though we can cover her face to make
Yeah.
her scream a little less and argue
Well, we
that
can
it's a
leave the
mask.
smoke.
handkerchief on because we're
Yeah.
all wearing none.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the smoke.
for the smoke.
It's not at all to prevent her from screaming or anything.
Nope.
She
Oh boy.
tried to lure us with her sorcery voice.
All right, you can head off into the trees with your. I don't know. I was gonna say Corey, but you didn't like. She's not Corey.
She's totally not a
I
hostage.
mean, Cordelia might
Hostage
consider
works.
her quarry.
With your Corey
Hostage.
/ not hostage / hostage.
Definitely not.
Definitely not a hostage.
We put a sign on her that says "not a hostage."
Mhm, yeah. I'll just take a sticky note, not a hostage.
Okay. Yes. You head off into the trees. Lots of the bushes and plants are running back and forth across the path. It's even more nonsensical than usual. So I thought there was something for this. I don't know. It's fine. And you're headed back towards the dorms.
Yes.
Yes, we have
Yes.
to save Pasha.
We have to save Pasha.
Gotta save
Yeah.
Pasha. Okay.
And also
Save the chicken.
pretend we've been here the whole time.
Yeah.
Also this.
Okay.
We have priorities. One is the chicken. 2 is saving our own asses from getting expelled.
Priorities, people.
Yes.
For releasing a firebird.
Ugh. Maybe we should
Okay.
keep that in the towers, like on a magical campus with a bunch of hooligan magical children like that.
It's a test.
Oh shit! We should have been looking for the sorcerer's stone. Shit. I'm just kidding.
It's in the back
Wrong
of the bird's
franchise.
head.
It's the reason it's on fire.
Oh, okay.
It ate
Oh
it
my
ate a
God.
bad stone. You need
Yeah,
help.
that makes sense. That
yeah.
It's
Oh,
gotta
man.
pass the stone.
Oh, no, yeah, I would be on fire. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
But there is a lot of screeching overhead, chaos, plants and trees moving around. The wildlife is going insane. And you see several teachers and faculty members are starting to run out and try and address the situation. And seems like some of them are going to end up crossing your path.
Smoke.
Smoke.
Are
Fog
there
machine.
other students running around kind of panicking?
Not that you initially see. Right now, it just seems like a lot of adults.
Smoke
Okay.
machine.
We should try to stay out of sight. Smoke
Yeah.
machine, yes.
Yes, fog machine this up. Just shh.
I mean, even if we get caught, we can just pretend we're running around and we found Treshy.
Yeah, she got hurt. We don't know where to
We're
take her.
trying to help her.
We're new
Yeah.
students.
We're new here.
I mean,
don't-
and I feel like we probably have a reputation for being a bit of idiots. So
A bit.
Just a little.
We
Only-
make
only a
bad decisions.
Okay. Why don't all of you roll for now you see me, so you're trying to hide, so roll with brawn.
Ooh.
Okay. Well,
It's a 9 for me.
-1.
Also got a -1 for
Yeah.
a 7.
Ah! Ooh, 9.
I got a 13.
This strong pants over here.
Yeah.
Do we want to hide Tashi?
Nope, leave her out in the open.
I mean, this won't increase your difficulty at all. I mean, I'm not gonna make a roll for her. I'll just say that whoever has Teshi, she'll just be lumped in with you.
Okay.
So, Deanna and Cordelia, did you both get 9s?
I got a 7.
7, and then
I got a
I
9.
got a
yeah,
9.
9. Okay, alrighty. So,
But it does say I've hidden at the expense of someone else, so just leave Teshi out in the
Well, with group
Bye.
checks, only the person
Oh,
with
okay.
the lowest suffers the complication. So that would
Yeah.
be
Damn it.
Cordelia. Okay. I will say you all managed to hide with Teshi, but your pathway back to the dorms is now blocked.
Yep.
We're going the long way.
It's okay.
Go around.
All right. Let's circumnavigate this. Oh man.
You managed to avoid detection from the faculty for the moment, but you can't reach the dorms.
Mm.
And there's still a giant firebird on the loose.
That's
Can we find another way around?
If you
Or
do
if
you have a-
we
do you have a map?
I do not.
do I
No,
have
I
a
was
map?
talking about Cordelia. She's the one that-
Realistically,
I'm not sure that would help with the forest.
a map wouldn't help considering the forest is constantly changing.
Yeah, that makes
So,
sense.
Unless it was a magically enchanted map.
Yeah,
Just the
yeah.
Marauders map.
We just Google Earth this or whatever?
What if I have a compass or something?
I don't know if that would
Again,
work.
I don't
Yeah.
think that would help when things are
that'll
constantly moving.
Tell
Okay,
us where
because
north
the dorm
is,
also does
but
constantly move, I
yes.
assume. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if
Especially now, nothing is sitting still.
yeah.
Because
So
everything's on fire.
we need to find a moving tree that might be on fire to save Pasha before Pasha gets fire chickened.
Yes.
yeah.
How you said the actually I don't think you said how tall is the dorm tree?
Oh boy. I'm worried about giving a number
would it
that's
be
too
tall
small.
enough for us to see it from where we are, like above the other trees?
No.
This is what I'm trying to get at. Okay.
The dorm trees are pretty much similar to height to the rest of the forest. The main point of orientation for the school is usually the administrative building because that's built on a hill.
What
It's not
about
built on a tree? That's helpful.
what about for stack the deck? Would be possible to argue that since I am very prepared, I have like one of those it's this little tracker you can put on your stuff and like it connects to like a Find My whatever the hell app on your phone.
AirTag.
Yeah. But like what's the range on those?
It's a pretty big range. It's
So like find my shit. Where's the tree?
Find my keys or
Okay.
I would
Sure.
need that in real life for my keys, to be honest.
Oh, I
Same.
guess AirTags are only 30 feet, which is kind of funny.
Okay. Yeah, that would not
'Cause-
probably work given the distance of the
You can see if we're within 30 feet of the door.
where
at the
did you
very
park
least.
last? Use Google.
Yeah.
At the very least, we can see if we're within 30 feet and occasionally check it. And if we get caught,
Oh,
we just
yeah.
pretend we were, I don't know, investigating, and then
Sleepwalking.
Tessie fell
obviously.
out
And
of
then
the
we
tree
were like
in the
every-
in the chaos. The tree was
Tessie
moving.
fell out,
She
and we went to
fell.
go save her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of
Well,
the goodness of our
see,
hearts.
Valentian was sleepwalking, and you all like were trying to catch him, because he has a chronic sleepwalking problem.
We gotta talk to him about that sometime.
It's all the Ambien he takes at night. And then then there was things on fire, and we found this siren with a broken leg.
Okay. So
With the
go
+2, it's a 10.
Okay. You hit the beep beep on this AirTag and get a ping back, which can turn you in the right location for your dormitory.
Digital divining rod. Where the fuck are we going?
Yes.
Probably comes in handy for knowing where things are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Especially
you
in
can
a
just
forest that's always moving.
magically sense this thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's over
I
there.
know where it is. Check
Just use your
phone.
tracking rune.
Duh.
Yes, this is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yep.
That's totally what we're doing.
100%. That's it.
Okay. You make your way back to your dorm, and as you reach and scale up the tree back to the platform to get inside, bursting through the doors is everyone's favorite student, Barnaby Halsey.
Ah, yes.
Baxter, what are you doing here?
It's Barnaby.
Bixby.
It's a dorm. What am I supposed to be doing here?
The forest is on fire.
Why
No
are you
shit.
always harassing us? Like, I don't understand.
Just following you. Why are you?
What did you do, Bartholomew?
It's Bobby, and I don't do anything.
There's fire everywhere, and here you are.
Barnyard. We need an instructor. Teshi fell and broke her leg, and we
It's
aren't.
not even
We
a
don't want to
name.
like heal a broken leg. That's dangerous to do when we've.
So go
Are
to
untrained.
the teacher's building.
Dangerous to move for Bartok.
It's part of me. It's a part of me.
Yes, Bartel. We
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 hear
need
you and we understand you, but this is really important.
Doesn't seem like you do.
Barnabas-
Yeah, surviving's important right now.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave poor Teshi, our good friend.
Was it Brian B?
No, it's
I think you got most of the right letters.
Nothing.
poor guy.
You need help, go find an instructor. What do you want me to do?
Get out of my
we
way,
need to
we
know
need
where
to
the
find the
medical
chicken.
instructor is.
I don't know if you've noticed, but the trees are all up in arms about this fire chicken. And the instructor tree probably isn't where it usually hangs out.
Right now, we need you to move out of the way so we can go save Pasha.
Oh,
Yes!
yeah, that too.
Pasha is number one concern in
Yes.
all of this.
Pasha can't fly, and Pasha's also a chicken, so he's extra prone to being fire chickened. So move.
Yes.
When you say the biggest problem, he just gestures at the fire, the forest that's on fire.
Priorities, Bernard.
I'm just gonna push past.
Okay.
Go run and look for Pasha.
It's like, out of my way, Beckett.
It's Barnaby. Do you bring Teshi with you, or just leave Teshi outside?
We can't leave her alone in case she
Yeah,
wakes up.
yeah, no. Teshi is
Okay.
just
This is a
attached to
hostage
my hip
situation.
at this point.
Oops.
It is an injured comrade.
Yeah, exactly.
Bucky, you should probably get to safety. I'll shout at him as we run towards the fire.
Oh my god.
You just hear. You would just hear like a slowly growing quieter. It's Barnaby.
Okay, Benedict.
Poor
runner.
Yes.
Bradley, right? That was named Bradley.
Yeah.
Totally right.
Definitely.
See, I
Mhm.
got it. This is not hard.
Okay. You can get
Barnyard.
into the dorm, and it seems like Barnaby was only one of the first students that was making a mad dash to get outside, and now there is a large crowd of people that is moving past.
Oh my gosh,
Several-
what did Bartleby do?
It's like Barnabas had a lot more of a self-preservation instinct than I thought.
Bemis. Is this his name?
Benjamin? Uh-uh.
I don't remember.
I'm not saying that I have a list of B names that I'm working my way down slowly, but I definitely do.
Yes. I love it.
Just bacon noises.
Raiden. This is okay. Whatever.
Raiden?
Cordelia will look at Valentine and Deanna and say, "Use your people skills or something. Get us through."
Move! We have injured companion here. We need to get help. Help!
Is there an
Whoa!
I think
instructor?
helps in the other direction, perhaps.
Oh well,
Like
whatever.
a dorm adult?
Yes. I
Is there a
will-
dorm adult or a more adultier adult? We need an adult.
Like a tax-paying adult?
Mhm.
Whoever would like. Well, it sounds like Valentian is the one who's trying to get the attention. If you want to roll for with bravado for the magic word to persuade or smooth talk.
All right. Can I say that I have like a tiny megaphone in my magic kit?
Like one of those karaoke microphones.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It's great.
Bedazzled.
Oh
And
my God,
very
yes.
sparkly.
It's a little chicken charm hanging from the end of it.
I got an
Yes.
8. Oh wait, no, I
Ooh.
add my bravado, right?
Yeah.
Then it's 10.
10.
Nice.
Wait,
Okay.
Is it a +1 or a +2? I don't know.
Your
don't know.
I think
What's
your
the-
bravado's 2, your brains is -1, and your bronze 1.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're correct.
I think
so
you're
it
the
is a
same as
10.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I escape by the skin of my teeth.
You pull out this little karaoke microphone, and if it was a calmer time, a lot of people would probably be like, why aren't you just magically projecting your voice?
It's a magic wand. Shut up.
It's a magically enchanted toy microphone. Get off my back, okay? And
Some of us like to be stylish, okay?
you send out the send out this message for help and needing attention to the dorm person, the dorm adult, the DA, the dorm adult.
Dorm adult.
The MDA, the magical
dorm adult.
MDA, magical dorm adult. Yes. And it's like some of the professors are also due time as like dorm adults. So coming through the crowd is this tall man who by the name of Professor Twiddlesticks, and he is your potions professor. And he pushes his way through the crowd and says, it's all right, I'm a doctor, I've got this. What's the problem? You need help?
Real doctor?
Teshi fell when the fires started, and she broke her leg.
Yes, we make hammock out of my cape. Cloak.
Mhm.
Whatever you call.
We don't have sufficiently
Translational
advanced healing classes yet to fix this.
Broken legs are very serious
Femurs
businesses.
are very important bone in body.
This is all correct, especially with a siren, because their anatomy is a bit different
Yeah,
than most
none of
you,
us know
than all of
anything
you would
about
be
science.
exposed to.
We don't
We're-
know how to fix siren and bone.
No.
At best, Valentine is a chicken expert, and that is the opposite of a siren.
Exactly. I
Exactly.
could fix chicken bone easy, but no siren bone because opposite.
Where do you fall on the siren to chicken dichotomy?
Where on the
On
sliding
the chart, can you
scale?
point to?
I feel like
On a
we're all
scale from siren
closer.
to chicken.
We're all closer to the chicken spectrum.
Probably.
See,
All
I
right.
feel like I want to be a were chicken, so that's fair.
Yes. I love
We're adding
this.
that.
Yes.
I'll take over.
Which
here,
half
and
is the
then-
chicken?
The top half.
So that
You
way you
gotta have
can.
the chicken breast, you know?
Oh my god.
I was going for a beak to peck at things.
But Professor Twiddlesticks casts the levitation spell on Teshi and levitates her, so he can
Why didn't
easily.
we think of that? Oh my
her-
god.
The chaos.
Yeah,
You know,
obviously.
like,
It's
under
a
It's hard to
Stress,
concentrate
I'm
when
not so
everything's on
great.
fire.
Yeah.
I'm not so great under stress. Also, it's very good for like arm muscles, good for building
workout.
biceps and yes, triceps, you know.
Yeah.
And if you really care about somebody, you should carry them with your body, not your magic, you know?
Yeah, we totally care about Teshi.
Yep.
I'm very concerned about our comrade Teshi.
Yes.
You're such good classmates. Yes, I'll take it.
She's
from here,
my
and then-
best friend. I really want to be here when she wakes up.
Yeah, that's important.
You worry about getting to safety for now. We have
Just
much more to deal with, considering that is the state of the forest currently.
I'm picturing Vivian sitting next to Teshi's bedside. And when Teshi wakes up, Vivian's just like sharpening a knife.
a fillet knife.
This is true. I must find Pasha and make sure Pasha is very safe because
Pasha.
we're very worried about Pasha. I will be back. I need to check on Pasha.
I'm gonna stay near Treshy to loudly talk over her as soon as she wakes up.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Cordelia, would you like to help me locate Pasha?
Sure.
All right, splitting the party.
Split the party.
See, I smell like Teshi right now because I've been carrying her. I don't think Pasha would like me very much.
Probably not. Pasha do not like Teshi. Teshi has sharp teeth. Like a shark.
All right. Okay, so Valentian and Cordelia can head up into the dorms towards Valentian's room to retrieve Pasha. And you're still fighting a little bit of the crowd that's trying to evacuate, but it's definitely close to the tail end of it, so it's a little easier to bob and dodge and weave through everybody and get where you need to be going. So you can reach your room.
Yep. Is Pasha there? Is he safe? It's very important. We need to know.
Yes.
Is the chicken safe?
Yes, he's fine.
Okay. About to have a riot on your hands.
If no
How
one
dare
else
you.
survives, the chicken must survive. So we retrieve Pasha, and then Valentian's just gonna take some like time to like make his hair look like he had bedhead. So like, you know, plausible deniability. You must look the part.
Okay.
Puts on his slippers instead of his shoes.
Okay.
They've already seen us outside the room.
It's fine.
Okay.
Probably weren't looking at my shoes. Probably looking at fire.
I mean, it would make sense for you to put your shoes on now because there's a fire. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna
Just blank stare at Cordelia like, huh.
you do you. I'm gonna pat
Yeah.
Pasha on the head. Let's see. Okay.
What is Pasha's typical demeanor?
Pasha's a pretty chill chicken. We originally thought Pasha was like a rooster, but then like Pasha laid an egg because you know Valentian's not like gets the pronouns of the chicken wrong. Because
Does the chicken have preferred pronouns?
I asked the chicken, and
That's
the chicken just says back, you know, like I
Those are the pronouns.
yes, he is back. There
Pasha
is
says,
no gender,
"Back,
only back.
Only chicken.
Only chicken.
Pasha's gender. Yes.
Yes.
Pasha's tucking in your arm, just ruffles his feathers and says, "Back."
Yeah.
Like that.
Just like that.
Yeah,
Just
I
like
love
that.
this.
Like that.
But he does like troll people he doesn't like definitely like Bartleby or whatever his name is. I don't even remember his real
Barnyard.
name in real life.
Bartleby.
I've committed this
Bennett.
Bennett.
You've committed so hard.
And
Commit to the bit.
so the chicken just like trolls whatever Barnaby, whatever his name is, so hard.
Okay.
He's a
Also-
petty chicken.
Also, probably is an attack chicken in regards to Teshi.
Probably.
All right.
Predator.
Predator chicken.
Chickens are smart. Look,
Okay.
at one time, velociraptors were basically murder chickens.
Chickens haven't forgotten their dinosaurs.
Murder
Yes.
birds.
They
Yes.
can be vicious.
They can
Yeah.
be. It's real.
Okay. Is there, now that you've retrieved Pasha, is there anything you or Cordelia would like to do up in the rooms? Anything you'd like
you should probably
to
put your
retrieve?
lockpicks and all your crap away so that like people don't get rid of the evidence, you know?
Yeah, I'll put the lockpicks away. I'm gonna grab some other stuff.
Maybe we should put them in Teshi's pocket.
I mean,
Huh?
look, they're not going to expect
Nah.
that somebody would have picked the lock because you could open it with magic.
Oh, that's true. I keep forgetting that you can use magic for things, you know? Eh.
But yeah, Cordelia's gonna put on. Well, she's already wearing like sturdy boots and stuff because she knew they were gonna go fuck around in the woods. So just put some extra stuff in the bag.
Okay, fair enough. Back in the room with Professor Twiddlesticks and the unconscious Teshi. The professor teleports Teshi over to like a little cot or something, a bench, so something sturdy,
Yeah.
something sturdier than this makeshift hammock, and sets her down, and then begins this, despite all of the chaos, focuses in and starts doing this bit of healing. Instead of manually setting the bone, goes through this whole spell of like
I feel like it has to click into place at some point.
yeah. There's a very obvious, like, he's chanting and doing this magic, but it all moves on its own. So the leg just like shifts back into the correct place. So, and then there's like this green, like hovering magical mist that surrounds the leg and presumably heals it. And then while Teshi's still unconscious, once the spell's complete, he reaches out and like tests the leg and everything, and it moves like it's supposed to. So presumably all fixed.
Sure.
You wouldn't know any different.
No, I have no idea.
Looks right to me.
That tracks.
Yeah.
And then Professor Twiddlesticks takes off the bandana around Teshi's face and grabs a little jar of smelling salts and pops the
Fuck.
top off and waves it. And then she slowly, like, kind of mumbles, and her eyes are moving, but like behind her eyelids, but she's having trouble opening her eyes. And eventually she blinks them open and looks up and says, "What?" and turns her head and sees you and like tries to like bolt upright, but the professor keeps her in place and just says, "You!"
And you're so welcome, Treshy. That was super dangerous, falling out of the tree like that. Oh my god.
Especially when there's no way with qualified medical experience to help you.
Cordelia's
Like,
not
we
here.
don't know.
Yeah, Cordelia.
Oh,
This is
Cordelia's
Pasha.
I'm elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll with bravado for the magic word to.
I'm just gonna use one of my credits to automatically succeed.
Okay.
That seems like the safest bet right now.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We really do want to just pin this all on her, so
Maybe.
Are you gonna add other details to it, or just leave it at so dangerous falling out of a tree?
why would you do something like that?
Since you're spending a credit, how would you like to embellish this?
Super dangerous falling out of a tree. I don't know. You could have broken more than your leg. Thank goodness we were also awake for no particular reason and got down before the tree just left you there because it's on fire. Treshy, everything's horribly, horribly wrong. We need to get going. Just kind of like start tugging her and pulling her along with us now.
Just like pull her out of the bed. Okay.
You're
She's
stuck with us now.
she's quite resistant to that, but Professor Twiddlesticks is like, "Oh my goodness, you're so lucky to have such great friends who are watching out for you." And he puts a hand on both Deanna's and Vivian's shoulders and says, "Excellent job. I'll
Just
have to tell the headmistress about
living
this
up
feat
to
of
my
bravery."
family's name. You know me.
Of course.
And of course, I saw my dear friend in a dangerous situation and just had to help.
Yes, absolutely. And Teshi's just like, "What are you talking about?"
The forest is on fire, Treshy. We'll just a bird happened. Nobody knows what's going on. We should get to safety.
A bird happened.
Bird.
Bird is the word.
I wonder whose fault that is.
It's yours,
The
obviously.
bird's fault. It's nobody's fault. Where did this bird come from?
And the professor's like, yes, you must get going at once. No time to waste. And we'll usher you out of the office to exit the dormitory, just seemingly ignoring everything that Teshi's, like, all the complaints Teshi has. He's like, the situation's fine.
It's like I cast Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss.
That's Deanna's spell.
Yes.
Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss.
Yee. And I'd say as you're coming out of the office, Cordelia and Valentian are coming down the stairs with Pasha. So you can all reunite.
Oh, my dear
Chicken
friend
delivery.
Tashi, we were so worried about you. We are best friends, as everyone knows.
What are you talking about?
Shut up, Tashi, or I make you disappear.
My name.
Treshy, the forest is on fire and the trees are all moving and you broke your leg.
I didn't break my leg. Someone else broke my
We
leg.
could have left you there to get eaten by Werediles or a Firechicken.
Listen, in my country, snitches get stitches. So
Also, all of
shut
us were
it.
out past curfew,
What
so
the
it's
fuck
in
is a
everybody's best
stitch?
interest.
Stitch is like when they saw you up because they've cut open your guts.
It's a thing in his country.
It's a thing in his country.
It's called disembowelment. You don't want to deal with that.
So we were all up out past curfew, and nobody wants to get in trouble for being up past curfew.
So you shut
Yeah.
up, we shut up, we all shut up, okay? Do
Yep.
quiet. Do like where crocodile would do
Just
this.
tell people you like valiantly tried to save somebody, and we'll just back that part up. Too.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Firebirds make forests very unstable.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
tried to push Burnham out of the forest and missed and fell.
What was that name?
You know, Bentley.
Blah, blah.
I mean, save him, not push him.
Blank.
That's, that's the problem.
Bentley
Blank.
on the magic. God, what's a magical sport?
Lacrosse.
Blake on the magical Flittich team.
Glitched.
Yeah.
No.
I think he plays lacrosse.
Wait, does he play that?
I don't know.
The
I don't know. He's always following
Barnaby-
you around.
Barnaby does not play sports.
No.
Okay. His sport is underwater basket weaving.
His
There
sport
is
is
someone
just trying to be
actually
friends.
named Bentley.
Who
Trying
plays
to
a
impress
magical
Cordelia.
sport?
Or was it
Yes.
like Bernard? I never
He's just-
remember his name.
Magical cricket.
Yeah,
Nobody
he's
knows
the little
rules.
one that follows Cordelia around all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that-
saved
Yeah.
him.
Or
Why?
you tried to kill him, whichever is more appetizing to the public.
You know what? We'll just back whatever you say, but like keep your mouth about truth shut. We keep our mouth about truth shut. Okay, everybody wins. Thank you.
She narrows her eyes and says, "Fine, but once all that gets figured out, we're gonna have some words."
Oh, we'll have plenty. Don't worry.
Oh, your words don't scare me.
Yeah, make sure
You
you
should
hold on to
probably-
Vivian's hand so you don't get lost.
You should probably also have words about why your mom is going around biting people. That's weird.
Yeah, that's really weird.
And then she just narrows her eyes further and looks at Vivian. Oh,
Like I said, we can have words later.
mm.
Is that the look? We get her. We get her. Worst flirting cheerleaders ever.
We're awkward teenagers. It's
It's
fine.
fine.
Yeah, I mean, awkward teenage relationships are one thing, but when you're also trying to bluff your way through magic school, it's like, oh my god,
You're just a
Yes.
hot mess. It's
I mean,
hard.
everything's on fire.
Literally.
I don't think
literally, it's a hot
I don't
mess.
think she actually knows that her mom bit me. It's fine. She just knows her mom doesn't like me.
Why did she bite you?
That's a
That's
Future problem.
Yeah, that is
We'll
a future
talk about
us
later
issue.
when we are not with Teshi. All right,
Let's go
Teshi,
make
my
sure we
best
don't get
friend. Let's
Firechicken.
go.
Okay, so with Teshi in tow, you can exit the dormitory. Also, having recollected Pasha,
Yes.
it seems the Firebird is still lighting things on fire. So, what are you
for
going
As one does.
to do?
Shocked.
I'm going to use my cloak to make like one of those those carriers that you put babies in. Like
Okay.
you strap I strap the chicken to my chest.
Okay.
Yes.
And he's just got like his little chicken head sticking out.
Okay.
That's
Basically, what I want to know is how are you going to fix the problem you caused?
If we can try to lure the
Fix the
Firebird
problem we
into
caused.
a lake, maybe we can put it out.
Tashi, you can sing song to bird and bring in lake, right, Tashi? I believe in you, my best friend, Tashi.
Treshy. We should
It's-
get her name right if we're gonna.
Teshi.
It's
Teshi.
Teshi.
I mean, if you want
did I
to
write
be
the wrong name? No, I
Yeah.
wrote the right name. Okay, we're good.
I thought you were doing it on purpose.
I
Nope.
did too. I was like, ooh, now we're calling her trashy? Okay.
Nope.
Ooh.
I actually wrote the right name. The first time taking notes. And I did it right.
Now you just have to start utilizing the notes. And
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Do you want me to sing to the
The-
what?
Sing to Firechicken, so Firechicken will go into the lake.
There's a
then
phoenix
this-
out there.
It takes
I
it
see
takes the fire will go out. We need to get wet, Like
And you'll be the hero of the moment.
yes, you get to be
Mhm,
hero.
mhm.
Hero Dashi.
Okay. Since
She's not a hostage. She's our best
Since-
friend.
everyone is involved with this, I would like all of you to roll magic word checks. So with bravado.
Oh,
Want to use a credit? Do I get
Um,
a credit back for spending a credit?
If you succeed, well,
If I
actually,
s-
hang on. You spent
auto-
it on magic word. You spent a credit, so you would have gotten a credit back. So you have full credits now. Because a 10 plus on magic word gives you a credit.
I'm gonna do that same thing.
Okay.
I'll do I got a 12. I
Okay.
can't assist with pack tactics here, unfortunately.
With a +1 for bravado, I have an 11.
I got an 8.
Nice. We
Still
all
good.
mostly succeeded.
Okay. So. Hmm. She turns to look at you, Valentian, and says, "Fine. I'll do what you want, but you are going to owe me a favor."
He winks.
Not that kind of favor.
dangerous, and he's flirting with her. Okay.
Oh my god. Just like that. Not that kind of thing.
Okay, I give you favor later. All right, let's go.
And all of you can make your way towards the big lake at the edge of the campus, and Teshi will dive into the water and get far enough out into like where the deepest
So
part of the
I have a
lake
quick
is.
question here.
Sure.
Can I pack hunter Teshi in this situation by assisting her singing?
Uh,
Where she would get my boon. To get it there.
It says with another player because I
Mhm.
don't believe I'd necessarily have to roll in this situation.
because it's an NPC.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like for flavor, I would go anyway, though, just
Okay,
to like assist and make sure like
Yeah.
she's not doing something terribly stupid.
Sure. Given that, let's see here. Hmm. What? Let me think. What would be a good skill in this situation? Or if you, Tess, if you have an idea of what
Yeah.
skill you think a siren song would correlate well with, I'm open to.
Is it? I feel like it's not really brawn.
I
And
was
don't
thinking
think
bravado.
I think it's bravado, if I'm being honest.
Okay. So I will have you
Roll
roll
my
with
bravado.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'll give you, well, things will get weird, and
Okay.
the helping that you're doing, the +1 bonus that you
Yeah.
would give to Teshi will get like reflected back to you because this is a weird situation, so
Okay.
you can get an extra +1
Okay.
because you're not doing this alone. I'm getting funky
an
with the
el-
rules.
That's an 11 then.
Okay. So between the two of you, you start singing this very compelling song, and to the point where for the rest of your friends, it's almost overpowering for them, where they want
Oh
to
no.
come into the water as well. But
Oh, we should
I'm
have.
gonna put in earbuds and
Yeah, we should have done
turn
that.
on some heavy metal music.
okay. But
Not think of that.
between the two of you, I'd say that since you are directing this at a magical creature, so to speak, it's very
Yeah.
targeted. So in doing so, it's preventing it from being overwhelming for your friends, so they're
Yeah.
not being drawn into the water. But it does take a few moments before it gets the bird's attention, but once it does, oh boy, this bird is basically turns into a missile and is hurtling
Oh, no.
towards the lake.
Get out of water,
And-
Teshi.
Is essentially nose diving towards you and Teshi in the water.
Shit.
So-
Get out of water. Get out of water, Vivian, Teshi. Get out of water. Right now.
Can I like at least get or use brawn to get us both out of the water?
Yeah. I think this is a good situation for I'll make you disappear. So roll
Yeah.
with brawn.
All animal instincts this.
Okay. That
That's a good
tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks.
I want us both out.
One. Animals generally run from fire, yes.
That is a 10.
Okay. Yeah. You.
Good.
Yeah, how would you go about getting Teshi out of the water? Do you just like wrap an arm like around her throat as like, come on, or
Just
are you
around
more
her
gentle
throat.
about it?
Yeah.
I do think I probably toss her out of the water first. Probably not very ceremoniously, but like there is a missile of fire hurling towards us, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've learned at this point that the fire is not that great for either of us. And she is full-blooded siren versus me, so I toss her out first.
Okay.
And then get out myself. But like, so I'll probably wrap an arm around her like waist. I'll avoid her throat this time. But
Okay.
like,
This time.
Don't want to
This
break
Next
the neck.
time.
yeah, I don't want to break any
another
more
bone.
bones.
Okay.
Not
Ideally.
today, at least.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like We're slightly on good terms right now. I don't want to ruin that again.
Okay. I imagine you just get an arm around her waist and then just launch her out of the water.
Yeah.
It's not graceful because it's just the distance, the force and the impact. So she kind of like rolls backwards.
It's fine.
Like ass over tea kettle a couple times, which again, better than being a fried fish.
Yeah.
And then I'm sort of imagining you like doing a little bit of a deep dive and then shooting out of the water like a penguin and then
Yeah,
hopping
also.
onto land.
Yes.
And
Seems correct.
That's about right.
and then a split second later, this giant firebird nosedives into the water. You hear like steam billowing off the water, this awful sizzling sound. A couple of fish end up bubbling up because they were essentially boiled alive with this impact. But
I definitely look over my shoulder at Tashi and I'm like, "You're welcome."
she just makes this face. She's like,
Yes.
she's grateful, but she's not happy about it.
Ah, Tashi, we're all best friends now. Yay.
Don't touch me.
That's fine.
Okay, save for favors later. All right, bye-bye.
Nothing emerges from the water, and then this bout of thunder sounds overhead as this storm pops up and a great torrent of rain falls, putting out all of the flames that have lit this forest on fire. And stepping out of the mist is Headmistress Beatrice Bennett.
Oh,
Ooh.
Beatrice, we're here with our best friend Tashi who saved the day
Oh
with
my
my
God.
friend Vivian.
She glides over to all of you and looks down at Teshi and Vivian, and even her eyes linger on the rest of you as well. And
Sounds right.
she
Oh, no.
says, "Excellent job handling something that wasn't your responsibility. So
Yes,
Wonderful.
absolutely.
wonderful work for such young students."
Yes, we
I-
are very magical expert for our age. Still novice a little bit, not able to heal femur of siren, but we work on it.
Well, yes, you need about 8 years of magical schooling before you have that level of expertise.
Or you can be an MMD.
But I think in this instance, some extra credit could be awarded. I'm just imagining the Lechid actually doing that, like,
Yes.
Pasha mimicking it with his wings.
Oh my God. Yes.
back.
Back.
And staring menacingly at the siren at Tashi.
Does back, and then the head does like a 180 to like steer back. And Headmistress Bennett says, "Yes, indeed. For now the fires have been put out. I think it is a good time for all of us to reconvene and perhaps have a nice little warm drink of cocoa or milk, something, whatever you prefer, before we can assess the damage."
I love cocoa. Cocoa is delicious. Let's go have cocoa. Tashi, my best friend, let's go.
Do you need someone to swim underwater to retrieve that bird that just like plummeted down there?
Seems like a
There's
bird problem.
a little twinkle in her eye, and she says, "I don't think that will be necessary."
Okay.
And then we'll just usher you into the trees.
Ominous, but okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh.
Any final things your characters would like to do?
No, we didn't burn down the whole school, so
You did not.
Yeah.
Not the whole school, just
Cordelia was frantically taking notes through that whole thing and finishes off her notes and is just like smiling a lot. It's like, ha, research advancements.
Love
I
it.
love it.
Okay.
Vivian definitely takes note of this and like makes like a mental note that to offer blood samples at a later date.
Ooh.
Gotta stay in Cordelia's good graces.
It's either I operate free will, or I wake up chained to the bed at some point.
Stop.
That much of an asshole. Oh my god.
Maybe if it was Barnaby.
That's true. Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Nobody likes
Yeah.
Bartleby.
Fuck banana.
Banana?
That boy.
Okay. If nothing else, I think that is where we will conclude our story
Yeah.
for today.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was our first time playing You're Not a Wizard, so thoughts, opinions on the system?
Very easy to understand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
I love
Definitely.
that.
Like, even if we didn't know how root worked, it would have been like, it says right there, if you roll this number, you fail, this number, you succeed with an issue. And this is a
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Straightforward. I like the setting.
Mhm.
It has a lot of room for creativity and doing what you want
Yeah.
with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah,
yeah,
I appreciate all the suggestions of like with the new student orientation that we obviously didn't have on camera, but
Mhm.
there's a lot of like setting suggestions and conflict suggestions, so you can pick if you want to pick or just leave it to a die roll, whatever you want to
Yeah.
have
if
to
you can't think
encounter.
of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how much room there was like for like narrative stuff, and then also that you got to roll. So I mean, it like
Yeah.
leaves a lot of room
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
like yes, or you can definitely try, and
You can be creative, but then there's also a chance of consequences.
yes, absolutely,
Definitely.
Yeah.
and we love consequences on this
Oh,
stream.
Yes,
Yes.
you do.
A big fan of consequences.
Pretty fun.
We're here to cause problems. It's
Yes. I'm always a fan of, I mean, just because the nature of our stream, having something that, because this thing was only like, what, 30 pages of
Yeah,
rules?
Yeah.
So having something short and easy, like quick to read, quick to pick up is good for
Rules light.
rules
That's-
light is
Yes.
a big bonus.
We love
And-
rules light.
Rules light, simple
Yes.
mechanics. Ideally, it's meant to be a zero prep game, but
Mm,
Eh,
There needs to be a little prep probably for
you're-
the
yeah.
for the setting and the story, but
I mean, it depends
Yeah.
on how complicated you wanna make things. If I can just be weird about like improv only. I'm like, I need some idea of what's going on.
mhm.
But even so, it's not like you have to put hours into
Mhm.
the
Like-
setup
Yeah.
or the plot or
we
anything.
finally
like that.
managed to do a one shot in one shot.
I
Yeah.
know. That never
it's a
happens.
miracle.
awesome.
It
Good job, Charlie.
it only took this system to get me to do a one shot in
So there's that too.
in a single
Yeah.
session. So if you're like me and you struggle with doing one shots, like I think this would also be because it's the character creation and stuff is so quick. If you need a game to get into fast, if you're like having a party or something and people are like, we want to do something but don't want to have to
Yeah.
learn something, it's like you can just pick this up, roll up
Yeah.
characters and play a game for an evening. But I mean, it's also got the possibility for a longer running campaign because you just
Mhm.
make things
You
more
can just make
episodic.
more things happen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really like that. So I have played a lot of D&D in my life, like most people that play RPGs, but like I hate playing pre-generated characters. I just hate it.
Mhm.
And I like the playbooks because you get to choose your own stats. It's really easy to like create your I mean, so it's kind of like it's not a pre-gen, it's like you can create your own character, but it's so easy and fast and you just choose a playbook,
You
Mhm.
have the skeleton.
Yeah.
yeah. it takes literal minutes to create your character.
Yeah. It's fun.
Okay.
Definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was gonna say we can give any cons about this game, but I don't have any.
I don't have any. Like it's cute. I love the art in the
Yeah.
book.
Oh, the art
Mhm.
is so good.
Yes. And I love this idea of you're faking your way through magic school. Like,
Yeah,
just
it's a really great
It's
premise.
pretty funny.
I think that it really like set us up to have fun little like bits.
All the
and stuff.
playbooks
Yeah.
are good as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like they all
Yeah.
they all work very well together.
Yes.
I mean, we only did 4 of them, but
Aren't
Touches
there,
on a
there
lot
are
of,
6?
Yeah.
There's
yeah,
6.
there are
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Touches on a lot of tropes in the genre, but lets you do what you want with them.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't get boxed in.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 out of 10 would play
guess-
again.
Yes.
Yes, I say, I guess last thing before we sign off, since this was a one shot successfully done, what was everyone's favorite moment today?
Mm.
The fire chicken.
Yes.
Accidentally unleashing a fire chicken.
Yes.
All according
Um,
to Kenkaku.
As the prophecy foretold.
I had a lot of good moments. It's kind of
Yeah.
funny, bothering Teshi
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
and constantly getting what's his face's name wrong.
Oh my
Barnaby,
god,
that
That
was
was
funny.
great.
That just the whole interaction with Barnaby was so much better than I ever could have imagined.
Tell Barnum we hear you and we understand you. I don't think you do.
That was pretty great.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
I liked that a lot.
I like
I do love Tess's like solution that she came up with that was smart with the lake and like you know.
We'll
Yeah.
lure it.
Yeah.
until it turned into a missile, and then it was like, oh wait, maybe not the best choice.
Well, you know,
It's fine.
it's in character. We're all playing adolescents, and their executive functioning isn't fully developed. So you know,
Long-term
they have
consequences don't exist.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
mhm, exactly.
Also, I think we established there was no brains behind this character whatsoever.
Absolutely,
So
it was perfectly in character, but also clever. That it was like, oh,
Oops.
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 But yeah,
This seemed like a good idea at the time, but
yeah.
But maybe not.
Maybe not.
I also like that it like lets you customize the school setting, so it's not
Yeah.
just like your regular magic school trope, you know, of like the castle, you know.
Mhm.
and it's, I mean, if you want that, you can have that.
Absolutely,
There's nothing against it, but it's just
I liked
More
having our
options.
trees.
yes. I when it was like when we decided on the Fae Forest with the treehouse
Yeah.
dormitories, I was like, okay, it's a Fae Forest. It's not a normal forest. I get to make it do weird things.
I love it.
I did
Yeah.
like the air tag moment trying to find the
Yeah.
dormitory.
And we were like, they just move around.
How do this work?
Just, like,
Mm.
Cordelia's just
The
got like a
trees
backpack
are all
full
in
of
a
tech
panic.
she uses to do things.
Yes, I love it.
Perfect.
And happy to be clever about like
Yeah.
how we hide our. Also, I really like glitter pockets. I didn't throw any, but like definitely thought about throwing some glitter on Barnaby as
Oh
we
my
walk
god.
by.
There's probably a spot in the forest where I tackled you to the ground that is just
Covered in
completely
glitter.
glitter.
Yeah, there's glitter
Or
everywhere.
just like a glitter explosion
Yeah,
with the tackle.
glitter pockets.
That happens in one area, and then like 2 days later, there's just a bush that pops up on your way to class, and it's just covered in glitter, and you're
Yeah.
just wonder what happened there.
No idea.
It's
No
a mystery.
idea. There's not like a glitter trail that like went everywhere we went. Like
No, couldn't be. Could not be.
New invasive
No
species
way.
in this forest.
Oh.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. I don't know what we're doing next, which is fine.
Should have that discussion when we're done.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
To
Millennial pumpkin spice princesses.
possibly that. Possibly that.
Or
Yeah.
Camp Cryptid, maybe. I don't know.
We'll talk. But
Mm-hmm.
if you're in need of more chaos, feel free to follow us on all the social medias, or join our Discord, where you can have even more unhinged chaos from all of us at
Yes.
once.
Mhm.
Yes.
Everything from all
Absolutely.
of us all at once.
Mhm. Yep.
But until next time, have a good evening and enjoy your day. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Have a
Have a good day.
magical day.
Have a very
Yes.
magical day. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning.